Maybe it did crash while it was saving or something. Dude, this is a disgusting color scheme of like this green and orange. It actually makes me want to vomit, which is why I'm keeping it. Here you go. I'm gonna show it off. Here's my... This is the fucking work I did off stream for a fucking TikTok. And the TikTok will probably be on my TikTok within like the next 2 days or so. But it's all about this, baby. It's all about this. And like, you know, it's so funny because just this tiny structure looks like so pathetic when you compare it to like modern Minecraft creations. Check this shit out. Are you fucking kidding me? I got in the boat and still took fall damage. Alpha Minecraft is so shit, dude. I thought I was gonna be so slick, but apparently, even when you get in a boat, it doesn't even save you from fall damage. I thought that, like, I wonder if boats don't even protect you from fall damage in this version. Because in modern Minecraft, like, in fact, that's like a strategy that most speedrunners use instead of doing the risky jump that I do with hay bales in the Nether, is they'll just bring a boat to do fast falls. I mean, it's not particularly fast, but I guess it's safer. Anyways, here's my my base of operations while I was preparing for the TikTok. Look at this shit. Okay, so this is ridiculous. This is how much cobblestone I had to mine out to... And it might not seem that impressive, first off. For some reason, the game doesn't save your controls, so I have to toggle it to the right inventory button every single goddamn time. It was better when I got an iron pickaxe, but I need to fucking craft a stone pickaxe so I can showcase just how miserable it was to mine all of this out. Because it truly was. This is me bragging about my work conditions. This is me complaining about taking a 2-hour drive to my 10-hour work shift where I got shat on by customers all day. This is the closest I can get to that. Look at this shit. It's so fucking slow. And, okay, it's so slow that I learned strategies, alright? Because there's a bug that I never knew about in Alpha Minecraft. Check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna be silent here so you can hear the sound effects. Not particularly fast, right? But check this out. If you let go of the mine button right after you break a block and re-click it, you mine faster. And I'm not fucking lying. Like, here you go. Here's the speed. Oh, wait. I promise you it's faster. You might not believe me. I did this for a fucking... At least 2 hours I did this. It's faster. I think it works. I think it's more obvious if I do it with the iron pickaxe, actually. Because, like, it really is a pretty big difference. Like, you look at this speed. Oh, well, that wasn't a good test. But you look at this speed. Here we go. Okay, well, that wasn't a very good test. You look at this speed. Alright, and now compare it to this speed. It's so much faster, right? That's like, maybe not twice as fast, but at least like, I don't know, 20% faster. Anyways, you have to entertain yourself some way when you're digging this fucking tunnel. That's how I found my entertainment. And you find iron, like, very, very deep in Alpha Minecraft, but like, I did not find iron. Oh, you can actually see because I blocked it off with cobblestone. I think this is literally, I dug all the way down here with stone, and this is the first fucking iron I found. It's, oh no, here it is. This is the first iron I found. Still, that's not that much farther. I fucking dug for so long using a stone tool. Anyways, there you go. That's my braggadociousness for today's stream. I will move on to the regularly scheduled content. I forgot I did this. Alright, where are we dropping, boys? What are we doing? So I did this last time. Okay, I was really hoping I would die there, because that would make a TikTok, dude. That would make a TikTok. But I experimented with this multiple times and found out you need 3 depth of water before it'll actually save you from dying. So that's nice. I don't actually know why I want to be here, though, because, like, I don't know. Like, why do people mine in Minecraft, dude? What's up with that? What's up with this whole mining business? I didn't really come at today with a plan, honestly. I said last time the alpha stream went really well because I came at the stream with, like, a good idea of what Minecraft Steve was gonna do today. But, I don't fucking know. I think I might start work on a passive mob system. I'm very excited for the Caves update. I mean, pretty much everyone is very excited for it, right? Like, it's the one thing that's been kind of lackluster about Minecraft since alpha. Like, very, very little change has actually been made to, like, the raw cave generation, since, like, 1.0. 1.0 is a little bit better than this, but, like, I don't know. It's the same shit. It's the same exact shit. Like, gravel is a little bit less common. Like, there are a few very minor tweaks that have been made to the cave generation, but outside of that, like, the base cave generation hasn't changed. Obviously, they've added things like, the mine shafts, which make caving a little bit more interesting, but the actual generation of, like, the tunnels and stuff underground has been the same for years. The one thing that they haven't talked about that I really hope they do something with, and maybe they have talked about, like, maybe there's interviews, because I know that, like, one of the developers has, like, a fairly regular, like, interview segment he does with popular Minecraft players. I checked in on, like, one of those and skimmed it a bit, but I haven't heard anything about potentially... Oh, I just got iron sitting in there, huh? Potentially lowering, or I guess more accurately, raising the sea level so that there's more actual depth to the caves. Because, like, they've shown massive wide open cave systems in their, like, test footage and, like, you know, trailer footage for Minecon, or whatever, like, the fake Minecon, like the stream Minecon thing. But, like, if those caves really generate, like, that massive and wide open, that's literally going to be, like, bedrock to fucking 64. Which is, I think current sea level is, like, 64, or somewhere around there. So, I don't know, I don't really think caves can be that much more interesting with the current sea level, set to where it is. So, I would like to see it. And also, like, for mountains, too, right? Like, they've extended the maximum build height, but the maximum build height is significantly higher than the maximum height terrain will generate at. Like, the maximum build height goes a solid, like, 64 to 100 blocks above where mountains will reach their highest peak. And the reason they do that is so that you can actually build on top of a mountain, instead of just, like, being like, oh wow, what a nice view, I can't wait to build something here, and then you're like, oh, actually the mountain is at the build height, I guess I can't do anything. Because that'd be pretty sad. But, what am I fucking doing? I need to do something here while I'm rambling. I'll pretend to be productive. I'll throw sticks on the ground and act like that was all a part of my big plan. You know what? Just make a fucking stack of smooth stone. That's production. We're really getting somewhere. I can't do what I want to do because it's nighttime. I guess I'm going caving. That's like the epitome of pretending to be productive. Because, like I said, I have no idea what caving is for in alpha. I guess I could find diamonds, but, like, cool. My diamond tool will break after 3 stacks of cobblestone. Awesome. Thanks, Alpha Minecraft. Oh god, I thought I didn't have wood for a second there. Who made my inventory this messy, man? But yeah, unless they, like, once again, and, you know, the problem is that every time they increase the, oh, I didn't really notice that was gravel. Oh, this is ugly. I hate this inventory. Let's do it like this. Every time they raise the maximum build height, or, you know, if they were going to raise the sea level and on top of that raise the maximum build height, it makes world files that much larger, because it's being multiplied by every single chunk you go into. They could, like, do some cheaty stuff and, like, not save the information for a chunk if nothing is built at a certain level. Like, they could only save up to the highest you have built at. You could definitely do that. You could have a dynamically ranged list of blocks and only save up to the highest altitude that anything is actually built at, and then assume that everything else above that is airspace. And that would save a lot of disk space when saving files, but I don't know. They can do it however they want to do it, but you know, they know where to find me if they're looking for a legendary programmer such as I. One of the best, most prolific in his field of making such masterpieces like Chroma Blast and Bounty Below, the game that will never be released. Dude, what am I doing with these ladders? Just fucking throw them somewhere. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited for the cave update, is the bottom line of that. I'm not too excited about the things they've shown outside of the cave stuff, because, like, I don't know. The cave stuff is what I'm most interested in. The cave stuff is what most people are most interested in. I don't know where to put redstone. I guess I'm putting it there. Kind of a weird spot for it, but whatever. But they're doing other things as well. They got the glow squid, you know? I guess that's a reason to be excited. They got, I can't believe the glow squid won the vote. I'm like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of nice that you can make signs pop a little bit more, but I'm not super impressed with the glow squid as a mob, especially because it's not even a light source. I know that would be a little bit resource intensive if they had a dynamic light source in the game, because they've maintained as much as possible having no dynamic light source. Every light source in Minecraft is a block, and is not an entity that moves around. Obviously, you can get something like Optifine that makes your body a dynamic light source, but that's client-side only, and that's just one dynamic light source. Dynamic light sources can be intensive, especially the more you add on. And if glow squids were, like, you know, a fairly populous mob that's all over the ocean biome, could be a problem, but also, like, I don't think water blocks, like, I don't think liquid blocks are lit at all. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but, oh, that's where I want to go. I might be wrong on that, but, I don't think it would actually affect performance unless they were next to a real block. Not one of these fake-ass water blocks. Like, is glass affected by light? It must be. It must be. You don't see, like, luminescent, white edges to glass panes in the darkness, so I imagine I'm sounding like... Oh, you know what? Glad I noticed. Glad I noticed. I had it set to peaceful in, Sorry, I didn't mean to cheat here. I know I had it set to peaceful when I was doing that other world, because, like, I was just making a joke video. I'm not gonna play on hard mode just to grind out a TikTok for no good reason. But I remembered that it doesn't save your settings on a per world basis. There's just global settings. So I'm glad I figured that one out. I was like, I knew I was like way too lucky. I was like, why the fuck is nothing spawned up here? Something's not right. Something doesn't add up. You know, I'm pretty excited for making mob systems in the alpha though, and beta too. Cause like, as soon as I get pistons, I think there's more ways you can do it than just pistons, but like, I know there were a lot of really cheaty ways. I think there still are some. Like, I think I literally remember watching an Etho video as of like, the past few videos he's uploaded, which is upwards of like the past 6 months because he doesn't upload that much. Haha, funny Etho joke. But yeah, I remember him uploading something and he was like, oh, there's still an X-ray trick in the game, and I was like, what? I thought Mojang patched all of the X-ray stuff, but apparently not, so. But anyways, I know that definitely there were like a lot of different methods for seeing through the walls to find cave systems in beta. Like as soon as pistons were introduced, like every like not solid block that doesn't suffocate you in it, like TNT for example, was the I don't know if it was the most commonly used, but it's the one that I always think of. Allowed you to just, like, have a piston push a block of TNT into your head, and you could light up all the cave systems in the area. So that'll be nice, because, like, I've never had a decent mob system in the entirety of Minecraft. Like, I'll make the mob system itself, that's not that hard, but I just never get any good rates, because it's so tedious. Like, if you're doing it the right way, and, actually just, like, natty caving, like just stumbling upon caves and lighting them up as you go, you're never going to find every cave system. Absolutely never. Which means your mob system is always going to be shit, because the last, like, it really doesn't start to improve your efficiency of your mob system until you get absolutely every single cave system lit up. Like, you'll notice very, very small increases. Oh, this is just my shitty staircase that I need to tear out. You'll notice very, very small increases. What should I do about this? Maybe I'll just keep it as a meme. I'm gonna try and, like, keep as much of this alpha stuff intact as I progress through the updates of the game, because, like, I don't want to, you know, just bulldoze all of the alpha stuff. It's supposed to be here as, like, a marker of where we've been. But I don't know about this staircase. I'm definitely gonna, like, block over it at the very least, because I don't necessarily want this massive hole in my house forever. So I think I'm gonna do it with smooth stone, or maybe I should just do it. It's fucking alpha, dude. Literally no one touched a block of smooth stone until beta. I'm pretty sure no one even knew it existed until beta. It's like there weren't recipes or anything. Everyone just used cobble. So to maintain as much accuracy to this alpha world, I must do my due diligence and make sure I use cobble wherever possible. Constant grass floors as well, which is why I've got the grass floor rockin'. That's an alpha standing tradition that I'll keep going. Give me 3 of these, please, just because I fucked up my wall. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna make a staircase there, didn't I? Still no shift clicking. Do I want to work on my house? Not really. I will at some point. Like, I wanna eventually, like, extend up to this point and, like, actually build on top of this ledge. But I think for now, I just want to do mob system experimentation, especially while it's daytime. I might work on the house when it becomes nighttime again, but let's go out and start digging, because I'm gonna need a lot of dirt. And I'm also probably going to need, because I'm making, like, the goal here is to make a passive mob system first. Don't ask me why I'm making a passive mob system before a hostile mob system. Because, passive is probably less useful, all things considered. There's one problem. I was working it out in my head earlier. Okay, the one thing I'm going to do differently than how people did in the alpha is, like, I mentioned it last time I played, but, like, alpha players, like, real alpha players, when the alpha was new, had no idea how to be efficient, because, like, there were just no knowns about Minecraft. Like, nobody knew anything. You know what? Oh, that's fun. Oh. This is fun. Look at this! Auto-walking. I just found a new feature. Can I... Okay, yeah, stop that, though. So if I just, like... How did I do that? Was it frame perfect? Or is it just, Oh, I think it is frame perfect. You have to press walk while you open up a menu. Can I do it with the inventory? Oh, I can, dude! I just unlocked, like, untold power. I never have to hold down the W button ever again, because I wasted so much fucking time. It's now nighttime and I have to work on my house. Alright. That's fair. I was gonna make a boat. I should do that before I forget again. But I wanted to make a boat, because I want to sail off in the distance and find a good spot. But I'm going to... Because you need, like... Since animals can spawn on any grass tile, I need to make sure I'm as far away from grass as possible. So I'm gonna go off into the ocean for a bit. Alright, so staircase action. Let's try this out for size. See how I feel after I take one of these in the morning. I'm still not sure how I want to do this house. Like, do I want to completely cobble it up, or do I still want to keep, like, some of the natural, like, dirt ceiling? I think that's not very alpha, though. It's a constant struggle to try and think of what is the most alpha. Oh, you know what? Speaking of not alpha, I never changed my game category in Twitch. Oops. Sorry. Sorry to all of the thousands of people rushing to me because I was streaming End as Nigh. Minecraft. And the classic title with a period at the end. Alright. He's done it. Professional streamer, back in action. What was I doing? Staircase? I think it's, I don't know. I think it's more alpha if you just have cobblestone literally everywhere. Because, like, another thing I was thinking is, like, oh, well, maybe I, like, support the ceiling with, like, struts of cobblestone, but I'm like, no! That's not how people played Minecraft. People did not fucking do that. Like, you look at literally anybody... I'm gonna actually start using my iron now. You look at literally anybody playing Minecraft for the first time in the alpha, everybody just made cobblestone squares. Like, that's it. They were like, it's a game made of squares, so obviously everything I'm going to make is also a square. So let's roll with that. Straight up cobblestone everywhere. It's the way I was meant to be. I think that's a good plan. I'm a little bit afraid of getting sniped out here. Oh, okay. See, that's something I'm not 100% sure on, is, like, I want to make a passive mob system, obviously. Not sure if I've mentioned that before. I don't know how the AI of passive mobs work. And it's like, it's so hard to get this information now. It's not like I can just open up Minecraft Wiki. All of that shit is updated to the most recent versions. And, like, some things you can kind of get away with because the, Oh, how do I want to do this? This is gonna look ugly no matter how you think about it, but you know what? Things looking ugly is as alpha as it gets. So, we're rocking it. Oh, you know what? That needs to be cobbled there, or it'll look weird. Like, some things you can cheat, right? Like, I looked at the wiki, and I wanted to know when leaves would decay, right? So, I went to the wiki page for leaves, and I did get a pretty decent version history that was like, yeah, you know, as of... I think it was beta 1.0 is the name of the patch. Leaves now decay again, as they should have all along. I think I'm just gonna keep this curve and, like, send it upwards, and that's my life, dude. Maybe I'll do something a little bit more interesting with it once I get up here, but I think for now that's a decent starting point, and I'm scared, so I'm going back inside. But yeah, like, I wouldn't be able to look at the wiki for information on how alpha sheep move, right? Or how alpha cows move. I'm pretty sure all of the passive mobs have the exact same AI. Dude, already, I'm like, this is it, baby! This is an alpha house right here. I was straight up taken back to 2010 just looking at this wall. I feel so good about this house already. But I am going to put a roof on this bad boy and then extend it to a second layer up there. I should probably set that first, so I know where I'm building to. But yeah, that's a good roof height. People love their high ceilings. That's something that's always been the same in Minecraft. I mean, you would definitely see a lot more claustrophobic houses in the alpha, but you know, there's nothing un-alpha about a tall ceiling either. I hope. Hopefully this isn't sacrilege, I'm sorry. Alright, this looks fine. And then, just wall up over here seems good. I'll probably start, like, unnaturizing this, because all of this is just natural formation. We can't have that. We're dwarves. I feel like that was, like, I mean, maybe it's... There probably was some correlation from, like, early Minecraft players and Dwarf Fortress players. Maybe not, like, an exact one-to-one correlation, but I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if you asked, like, all of the noteworthy alpha Let's Players. Are you fucking kidding me? You just turn whatever which way you want to? What the fuck? What determines this? What a fucking weird, busted-ass block. I hate you. I'm probably gonna remove this weird little corner piece anyways, but I don't know, for now I'll keep it, because that's where my storage is. I need, like, an actual storage room somewhere. But yeah, what I was saying, I feel like a lot of people built in a Dwarf Fortress manner when it came to, like, early alpha building styles. Just because, like, it was very much, like, most people carved into a mountainside. There were very few people who built, like, houses in, like, wood. It's so fucking weird, because, like, wood is one of the base materials that you'll find in most Minecraft builds nowadays. Maybe terracotta is a little bit more common. But, like, wood is a staple material. Whereas in the alpha, it really fucking wasn't. Like, for whatever reason, people didn't use wood for building. Like, hardly ever. At least not the people I watched. So much cobblestone. And, like, me personally, too. I know it's anecdotal for a number of reasons. Ah, fuck, I forgot this was gonna happen. Thank God I blocked off that hole. Or all of those torches would have been gone again. Am I just gonna, like, accept the mess? Like, there's nothing I can really do about it. I just have to, maybe I can, like, quick place. You can still, yeah, you can still use number on your hotbar. That's, like, the only inventory feature that still exists. There you go. If you're quick with the stick, you can fix any problem. Alright, that was the last problem one, right? Nope, these are gonna be problematic as well. Oh god, and that's all smooth stone back there! Fuck! Do I really care? No, I don't think I do. That can stay smooth stone back there, you know? It's a nice little bit of texture. It's all smooth stone, right? Yeah, okay. It's just, if there was dirt, I would have removed it, but since it's all smooth stone, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird thinking about how far wood has come as a building material. Maybe I'm insane, but I feel like I don't think wood was particularly prevalent in the early days. Just cobble. And that's like really the only fucking block you have, right? Cobblestone, smooth stone. Which is another thing, like I actually wanted to like find a resource where I could see all of the blocks in the game for this version of Minecraft. But I don't think there's a very good way to do that. Like I don't think I can block... funny pun. He's hilarious. How did he get so funny? I don't think I can block out, like, certain, you know, more modern blocks on the wiki page. Because there is a wiki page dedicated to just showing, like, literally every block in the game. But I can't just cut it off to only the alpha blocks, I don't think. Maybe I can. Dude, this is feeling so much better already. Like, this has turned from house to home. I could really do something in this place. But yeah, I don't know. What are the blocks? Other than wood, log, cobblestone, smooth stone, the weird smooth stone slabs that aren't actually crafted with smooth stone for some reason. Freaks me out. I don't even think they have, like, iron blocks or gold blocks or anything yet. And bricks. That's it. That's it. Or I guess you could use raw-ass clay. Is sandstone in the game yet? I don't even know if sandstone is in the game. Unless it's got a weird recipe. No, cooking it just makes glass. Yeah, unless it's got, like, for whatever reason, a 3x3? I couldn't imagine it would have a 3x3. No, sandstone's not even in the game yet. I think that was a beta edition. So there's really nothing. Like, there is nothing to build with. You just have cobblestone and wood. Which is, I guess why people gravitated towards cobblestone. Because, like, while it's not exact... God, I hate the texture. Look at that fucking... Look at that. It's such a rough edge there. It's so bad. But, it's not like wood was particularly luxurious, but especially in the alpha versions, where leaves did not decay automatically, at least in most of the updates, leaves did not decay automatically. Oh shit, I'm like basically at the ceiling there. Alright. That meant that chopping down trees, if you cared about the way your world looked, was really tedious. Because, you had to chop down everything, dude. Not just the logs, but everything. Do I keep that as smooth stone in there? I think it would look better if I made this, at least, cobble. Because, like, the wool honestly blends in a little bit with, Oh, here you go. There is a use for wool. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Oh, fuck, I need a... Where's that sheep that fell down earlier? I think he despawned. Or died or something, who knows. There is a use for wool, though. You make paintings. How could I forget? One of my, my earliest Minecraft-related memories was being at my grandma's house and showing her that you could make a house with a painting in it. Oh, man. Grandmas are weird, though, because immediately the first question she asked was, can you kill things in this game? And I was like, well, yeah, but they're monsters. And she was like, oh, that's okay. You can kill monsters. You go get it, kid. Always afraid of the video gaming. But I think that's pretty normal. Do creepers not even drop gunpowder? Is TNT not even in the game yet? I'm fucking losing my mind out here. What is in the game in this version? There's fucking nothing. Alright, do I want to go out and start work on, potentially... Oh, chicken just spawned in before my very eyes. I might want to get working on this, this mob farm thing. Like, it looks pretty wide open there. I'm not sure the range as far as, like... You know, oh, you know what? I can't even use a boat. Because if I really am gonna build it in the middle of nowhere, I need to make a solid path from the grass to get over there. Because there's no way to get a grass block in this version of Minecraft. Maybe there's some weird old glitch that I'm not remembering, but I'm pretty sure there's no way of getting grass. Like, those dudes that were over there despawned, like, immediately. I think the spawning distance is actually really short. Which means I might not even need to, like, you know, deforest all of the grass in a particular area. But, like, I definitely don't want to make it too close to my house. Because, like, what if they update the game and all of a sudden I should be using the boat? And all of a sudden, I do... Oh, wait, is this not how boats work? What the fuck? How do you control this thing? Oh, no, it goes the way you're... Why is it so janky? I hate this. And it's not even fast. I don't want them to update the game and increase the range at which things spawn, and then all of a sudden I have to, like, turn my entire fucking island into Chocolate Island like Etho did. I'd rather not. Oh my god, controlling this thing is awful. I think I'll... Oh god. How does it work? I don't understand. What is it doing? Like, it feels like this boat has a mind of its own. I think this is about as good as I'm going to get, is, like, right where I am. Oh, I shouldn't break it. Oh, you know what? It's gone. It's dead to me. I'm gonna build up with cobblestone and path out from here. I think, oh, dude, but I don't want to path on the water. That's actually so miserable. Because if I pathed on the water, since water doesn't fill back in the way it does in modern Minecraft, I would never get those water source blocks back. So instead I'll do it like this. I think I should get the water source blocks back from here, if I'm just careful about it, but I definitely don't want to make a solid line path that I'm going to regret later. So let's start by just getting grass out here to the middle of the... I mean, it's not really an ocean, but like the middle of the bay. It's actually not that far either. This isn't going to be too bad. But my plans are that I'm going to make what I hope to be a slightly more optimal mob farm than Etho made, because from what I remember from how Etho made it, he had like a huge spawning platform, which I think really hurt his numbers, but I don't know, his numbers were also fine anyways. I don't remember how he dealt with chickens, though. Like, that's the one thing that's sticking in my mind, is how the fuck am I going to kill chickens? Because they don't take fall damage, and I don't want to use lava to kill things. Because I want it to be automatic as much as possible. And there aren't hoppers, so it's not like I could have hoppers at the bottom to automatically pick up items, and then, like, every now and then randomly... Maybe that would have been faster, who knows. Every now and then randomly dispense, because there aren't even dispensers yet, dispense a bucket of lava to kill the chickens in the gathering chamber. I don't know what to do about it. I have no fucking clue. The only thing I can think of is maybe something with minecarts, but I don't even know if minecarts are in this version of the game. I don't think minecarts were an alpha thing. Though, no, I think they definitely were. Because I'm getting, like, huge flashbacks to going to Minecraft.net to buy the game for the first time. And I think one of the things I saw on the website at that time was Notch bragging about how he made minecarts in the game. So I think this land is definitely a little bit too close for comfort, so I'm going to degrass a decent amount of it, which is also helpful because I need a lot of dirt. So here I go. Terraforming has never been less efficient. Like, if you wanted to do a project that required you to do terraforming on this degree in modern Minecraft, you would just use TNT, which is apparently just not in the fucking game. I don't think I care about sheeps. Sheep? It's probably the proper plural. I don't think I care about sheep, even though I'm not going to get their wool if I let them die automatically. The only things I really care about from a mob farm, since, like, wool is only used for paintings in this version of the game. The only thing I actually care about from a passive mob farm is food. Because you get, like, all the pork chops, obviously, and leather. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and feathers from the chickens, but I oh god, I'm gonna run out of fucking shovels so quickly here. I don't even know how to deal with the chickens, so that step is a little bit ambiguous as of right now. You know what, there is one other thing I could talk about, because my girlfriend and I watched a little bit more The Gray Man, and I gotta be honest, the pacing has not improved. The pacing has improved very little. Some would say not at all. Some would say we watched, like, I don't know, we watched, like, 5 to 6 episodes the other night, and, at least 5 of those episodes, nothing happened. And, like, the things that did happen were so embarrassingly bad that you want to just forget they ever did happen. Like, the fucking squad that had landed in Japan from the ship. Oh god, alright, that's all the terraforming I'm doing for today. The squad that had landed in Japan was trying their hardest to not get seen and not engage with any level 3 Akuma, up until the part where they saw the Millennium Earl, in which Lavi and Crory decided they were going to do an all-out attack on the Millennium Earl, the 4 Noahs that were there, and the hundreds of level 3 Akuma. I don't know who in the writing room really connected those dots into how that makes any sense that those characters would immediately pivot from, we don't want to be seen by these guys at all, because if we get in a fight, we're all going to die, to, well, you gotta try, right? You gotta try. That's like the one thing they kept saying over and over again was like, well, who would we be if we didn't try? You gotta try. Like, it's the Millennium Earl right there. It wasn't even like... the one thing that I said would have made a little bit of sense is if they were like, well, you know... Like, maybe if they had talked about it a little bit beforehand and were like, let's do an assassination mission. Maybe the Millennium Earl isn't that strong himself. He's right out in the open. We could just get him. But apparently he is strong, and it just, nothing made any sense. Nothing, it just didn't make sense. Nothing added up. Not super pleased with that part of the storyline that happened. And beyond that, the other part of the storyline was even less interesting, because... At least, oh wow, that's a mob spawner, 100%. The only reason that happens in alpha is because of a mob spawner. The terrain generation is so static in alpha Minecraft. Like, you will always find stone, like, 3 blocks beneath dirt. I'm kind of frightened here. Also, sorry for the darkness. I know how dark alpha Minecraft is. There's not really anything I could do other than, like, way boost the gamma in OBS, but that would honestly look horrible for different reasons, and I would have to toggle it back immediately afterwards, so just pretend like you can see for right now. It's not like anything really interesting is going on anyways. But yeah, the fucking Alan in the Asian branch of the Order is just like, the dude is straight up... Like, you know, you want to be in a situation where you can sympathize with the main character and be like, oh, well, it's not his fault he can't regrow his arm, but, like, he has been so useless for so long. I'm siding on the squad that's like, let's kick Alan out of the Asian branch, because he doesn't fucking do anything. He's done nothing in, like, the whole anime. But at least he turned into a clown, so... I guess, you know, I guess that makes up for everything. He is, like, one of the most frustrating shonen characters. And this is, like, I don't know. I really think, like, a lot of the problems I have with the anime are just because of the anime, and, the manga is probably, definitely, without a doubt, better. But there are still some things that I'm like, well, this is definitely, in the manga, it's 100% guaranteed that, Lavi and Crory did the same dumb bullshit where they just, out of nowhere, decided to attack the Millennium Earl. Maybe there's more reasoning given in the manga than there was in the anime, but in the anime it makes absolutely no sense why they would ever decide to do that. Oh, creepers do drop gunpowder. I'm stupid. The rates are just really bad, I guess. But yeah, just like 5 to 6 episodes of Alan continuing to struggle, continuing to do nothing. But the reason I'm like 100% sure part of that is the anime's fault is because like literally one of the shots they showed felt like a literal repeat. Like, one of the shots they showed of Alan being frustrated with the fact that he's not doing anything, and, like, the way everyone else was talking about the way he's not doing anything, I was like, we've done this exact same thing. Like, it's not just oh, we're continuing to go through the same struggle. It was literally, like, the characters are basically saying the exact same thing they did in a previous episode, which made me think that, the anime probably lingered in that section for longer than it was supposed to. What am I doing with my inventory? It's such a mess. It's hard to maintain a clean and happy inventory in Alpha, though. Okay, I am sealed off. I was afraid that I had a hole that a zombie could fall into. But I don't think I need to worry about that. Although, I could make one. Yeah, that would be fun if I just made one, wouldn't it? That would be fun. Let's block that off. I don't know. Like, maybe my opinion of the anime will go up as it nears its end, because, like, okay, there's a lot of people who say the first 50 episodes are shit. Pretty much everyone says the first 50 episodes are shit, which they kind of are. They're horribly paced, and, beyond that, the content within is not stellar. I shouldn't have put blocks there. But, I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that group either, because that group says that the next 50, like, really draw you in, and as soon as you make it... Oh, wait. No, I want this block gone, too. Or do I? I don't know what I'm doing here. Do I want a 2 wide, or... I mean, 4 wide is excessive. Let's be honest, I'm not that good. I don't deserve a 4 wide staircase, come on. We playing Tetris? But, yeah, thankfully there's, like, a lot of people I have also seen say that, the anime doesn't pick up until episode 73. Which, I mean, yeah, it's like, not only is it the common anime thing of you have to watch a ridiculous amount of episodes before it gets good, but also, at episode 73, if that is really where the anime gets, that means that only the last 27 out of a 100 episode anime running are actually worth watching. Which is... that's an all-time new low for me. I don't think it's ever been worse than that. But we'll see. Maybe it is good. Like I said, I'm only judging it on the anime, so for people who are like, oh, I can't fucking listen to this. He's not even talking about the manga is so much better, like, it probably is. I don't doubt you, the manga probably is better. I gotta stop putting random shit in random furnaces, because I'm just gonna lose it forever. I have no wood. I have literally no wood at all. But I can't go outside, because it's dangerous. Well, that really puts a huge barrier in my way forward here. You know, I think I want to do real stairs. I think I've gotten to the level of success in my Minecraft world that I can splurge a little bit. I think I can treat myself to something nice and get real friggin' stairs, dude. Oh, and I did get the wool that I was looking for earlier, although it's going to take literally all of my wood that I have left in order to make the sticks for the painting. There you go. Nah, that's not the one. What's the... I mean, the artist that made the art for these paintings is... There's like a fairly good YouTube video about it. I think I like that one. But I want to... After making that, I was like, wait, I'm not satisfied. Oh, dude, this is the ultimate alpha thing! How could I forget about this? Dude, I almost made the biggest mistake of my entire life not doing this. To think I would live in a world where I forgot this was possible. I forgot you could make secret entrances using paintings. Alright, here we go. How does it work? Do I need to, like... Yeah, because it's only going to make 1x1s like this. Does it... Like, if I did it like this, would it ignore the top right corner? Because I know it always extends up and to the right, I think. Or maybe it's random. Okay, the game knows. The game knows. In that case, I'll just break it afterwards then. I like the hand, you know? That's decent. Also, I realized this is on top of my bed. Because I'm a fucking gaming legend. I meant to do it back here. Almost ruined my bed. Am I satisfied, or do I want the hand again? I think now I want the hand. Not the skull. For sure not the skull. That doesn't fit my vibe. But a hand. Now we're talking. Oh, come on, dude. There you go. Minecraft hand painting, any percent. Why aren't people running that category? That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so it should be this block? Yeah. Yeah, dude. So I think I need to keep the block that the painting was placed on, but I can test that. Oh, you don't even need the block the painting was placed on. Holy shit. He's fucking done it. Like, this is an all-time classic for Minecraft Alpha, is having a secret compartment in your world that you access via walkthrough painting. So glad I remembered that. And it fits in perfectly, too. It fits in perfectly with where I wanted my staircase to be anyways, so that's nice. Doesn't get in the way. In fact, I can even have the compartment go, like, down and under the staircase if I wanted to. But for now, let's start actually placing the stairs to the staircase. It's daytime, right? Yeah, it is. It is. And I wanted to extend this glass up. I know I'm like super scatterbrained with what I'm doing. Trust me, it's getting to me as well. I wish my brain didn't work this way either, but I can't really... I'm like partially in control of what my mind decides it wants to do at any given moment. Get out of here, dude. Get the frick out of here. Wow. The range on those guys, though. Alright. So far, it's looking pretty alpha. Can't hide it. Definitely needs something else, though. Like, I think maybe when I get to the second floor, I think this part should come out over here more. Like, more weird, fucked up shapes. I think that's what it's missing right now. As many weird, fucked up shapes as possible. Do I want to go... Am I going to evolve? It's like a more beta building style. Like, alpha was entirely cobblestone. I think for now I want to stick with all cobblestone. In my head, I was thinking, like, it is a... Eventually, the natural progression led from cobblestone everything into cobblestone walls and ceiling, but wooden floors. I don't think I'm ready for that. I think I might hold on until I update to beta and maybe make a new house for beta. Because this is all temporary. Like, this is fucking jank as shit. But for now, it suffices. Okay, just making sure I don't immediately drop a creeper on top of me. That would be wacky. In fact, I should probably clear whatever is above me before digging out the ceiling. Let's check that out first. Make sure it's not going to be a disaster. Because, dude, I would be inconsolable. Inconsolable if a creeper popped out. It's weird that mobs drop things, too, without you having to hit them. Is this a creeper blast? It really feels like this fucking weird crater shouldn't be there. Maybe I blew up, like, way, way back and never fixed it. But then it would have damaged the leaves, so I don't know. Maybe it's just weird. Unnatural feeling, but actually natural. But yeah, look at how, like, homogeneous the alpha Minecraft terrain is. Like, it just seriously took, like, a noise function to make a height map. And then from there, the top 3 layers are always dirt, and then everything under there is stone with randomized iron and ores mixed in after the first generation pass. Anyways, it's nice though. It's nice because why is it nice again? I don't know, dude. It's nice. I know I had some reason for liking it earlier, but I guess it makes it so that you can, like, safely skim the top of dirt, knowing you're not going to hit stone. If you want to keep things looking natural, that's nice. But, yeah, I forget what I had planned to say about that earlier. It was something to do with the mob farm, but who knows? Who fucking knows what was going on in my head at that time? Alright, I think, I know I haven't really gotten that much done in this stream, trust me. I am well aware of that, just as much as you are, in all likelihood, but I am probably going to wrap it up within the next 30 minutes or so. Because I am honestly, like, whenever I have... Because I feel like this stream has gone pretty well. I feel like I came at it with the right energy. And it was at least slightly entertaining, hopefully. That's the goal. If I reach slightly entertaining, I'm satisfied. And no alpha staircases had bends in it. Are you fucking crazy? What kind of witchery and sorcery are you talking about? A stair that has a turn in it? Get out of here, dude. Fucking burn the witch. So I will exclusively have straightforward 2 wide staircases, because that's the only way you were legally allowed to build at that time. But yeah, it's nice when I end a stream feeling satisfied. It's not always the case. What the fuck? That grass grew through the ground? I forgot that was a thing. But I think this one went well. And partially because of the scattered brainedness kind of helps me maintain dialogue throughout. Which is the only thing I really care about. Like, I could care less if what I'm talking about is actually interesting. So long as there's actual dialogue going on, I'm satisfied. I would like it to be interesting, for sure, but... You know, I'd also like a $24 million pink diamond in my forehead. Not true. It was a joke. It was a joke statement. Just for farts. Oh, man. How many people is I Think You Should Leave? Is that hit, like, main spread audience at this point? I feel like I'm seeing a lot more I Think You Should Leave references out in the wild, but it might just be the circles I follow. I fucking hope that I Think You Should Leave is getting more popular recognition, because it's, like, actually fucking hilarious. And if you have not seen... I don't want this to be walled this high, though. If you have not seen the comedy sketch original on Netflix, titled I Think You Should Leave, it's worth a binge. You could literally watch the entire thing in, like, 2 hours. The entire series, start to finish, is feature film length. It might not be the best way of watching it, but you know, to each their own, I guess. To each their own. It's more or less the way I did it. The way my dad did it, the way my grandpa did it. Yeehaw, partner. Alright, what am I doing with this? Because, like, this is such a weird fucking place to build. Like, how often are you building a house in, like, a 4-block pit? Oh, dude! Everything I just said about the terrain being so homogeneous has just gone out the window because this dirt is 4 blocks tall. I'm ruined! I'm a fucking scam artist. Alright, it's mostly homogeneous. A lot more homogeneous than modern Minecraft's terrain generation. I mean, I'm straight up, I don't think that Alpha Minecraft has biomes at all. I think it's literally just the one thing. It's just Minecraft. That's all you get. This is Minecraft. Minecraft speaking, how can I help you? Remember helplines? Probably not. Helplines were even before my era, so I can't even act like I'm a part of the video game helpline era. The only reason I'm really familiar with helplines as a thing is because of Monkey Island. And because I watched a video essay, like a very good video essay, in fact, because it's so good, I want to give proper recognition to the person who created it. Let me see. Might be a little bit harder than I thought it would be originally to find. Dude. You telling me I can't just YouTube search Monkey Island and find what I want? There it is! I actually could, yeah. I've watched a few videos from this guy's channel. He goes, like, very in-depth on his topics, and it's very well researched. Is he the same guy? Let me check before I spout bullshit. Because I would hate to spout bullshit. Good lord. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? If I just went on the internet and lied? If I went on the internet and pretended like I knew how pulleys work, but then make myself look like a dumbass because I don't? Yes! Okay, he is the same guy who made the Polybius documentary / video essay. Good channel! Ahoy! Ahoy. He made the Polybius documentary, he made the, Secret of Monkey Island review / documentary / video essay, whatever you want to fucking call it. Good videos. But anyways, yeah, he talked about one of the jokes in the original Monkey Island is apparently prolific because, was it nighttime? Well, that's kind of bad. I got a big-ass hole in my roof. Let's just, do one of these. One of the jokes in the original Monkey Island was, when you're in the... I think it's the first forest area, the one where you find the Swordmaster, I think. Hopefully I'm not that wrong. I have played the original Monkey Island, like, twice, but... anyways. One of the forests you're walking around in the original Monkey Island, there is one... Because, like... It's basically entirely... Oh god, now there's another name I'm forgetting. I forgot it last time, too. Is it... No, that's not the right name, so I'm glad I didn't say it. Just look at fucking Monkey Island and the Wikipedia page will tell me. I was gonna say, I was literally gonna combine Tim Schafer and Ron Gilbert's name. I was gonna call him Ron Schafer. Ron Gilbert is who I'm talking about, though. Who's like the main guy behind the, well, I don't know, equal parts, really, but I would say Ron Gilbert probably had more influence, as to the direction that the original 2 Monkey Island games went, for sure. But, like, a lot of Ron Gilbert's DNA, he left his DNA all over that game, dude. Left and right. You couldn't take a single turn without finding Ron Gilbert's DNA. Sorry. But, yeah, like, a lot of his MO for adventure games was not wanting to punish the player for their mistakes, because he hated, like, absolutely despised the, what's that other one? Is it King's Quest? I think was the other big adventure game at the time. Hopefully I'm not wrong. It's like a huge series. There's like 10 of them. But I think it's King's Quest. He hated those games because they're like way overly punishing. And like literally one tiny minor mistake, it might even be completely random chance. The game will just kill you and make you go back to the last saved game. Which is not particularly fun from a gameplay experience. Dude, we're just podcasting at this point. So yeah, Ron Gilbert's MO was that he wanted to make an adventure game with literally no fail states. That's exactly what Monkey Island is. And beyond that, he also wanted to make the mistakes funny. So if you do something that is not correct and not the right solution to a puzzle, at the very least, Guybrush Threepwood will give you some like cheeky dialogue to make fun of what you tried to do. And the game is, like, actually very funny, and has its, the DNA, dude, the sense of humor DNA spread throughout the Monkey Island games. Especially 1 and 2, but I think 3 as well is also very funny and good. But it's probably nostalgia. Anyways. But yeah, especially, like, past that, when Ron Gilbert was working on the kid adventure games like Pajama Sam and Freddy the Fish and Putt Putt. I think there's maybe one more that Ron Gilbert was associated with, but definitely those 3 I remember. Pajama Sam, because those are the ones I played. I played 2 of the Pajama Sams. I think just 1 of the Freddy Fishes and 1 of the Putt Putts. But anyways, who needs to know this information? Nobody. No one cares. But especially in those games, he really leaned in on the make literally everything rewarding to the player, especially for kids. It's very fun that, like, even if you don't fucking know what you're doing in the game, almost everything you click on in those adventure games, it will react with, typically, like, hundreds of little entertaining animations and sound effects and everything. Like, so much work went into the details of those adventure games. They're, like, all-time classics because of it. Like, you can tell a lot of love and care went into them. They're fairly short experiences, but what is in there, especially for kids, can be, like, upwards of, 10 plus hours of play, just for one of those games. And beyond that, like, you're never going to find every single thing to interact in, or with, because there's just so many things you can interact with. But Monkey Island had some of those too. One of the most noteworthy ones was a stump in the middle of the woods that when you interact with said stump, Guybrush Threepwood sticks his head in it, and like a pop-up message comes on the screen that tells you to insert an additional disc, because like all old games, you had to load like tens of 20s of floppy disks to progress through the games. Like, obviously, like, FMV games, especially, like, full motion video, because there's not a lot of data that you can store on a floppy disk. You had to go through so many floppy disks for FMV games. But, yeah, for Monkey Island, the original, I'm not sure how many floppies it was sold on. I think it was also, at some point, sold on CD-ROM, but I don't know. I think the Ahoy video talks about that kind of stuff. But originally, let's just assume it was sold with, like, 4 to 5 floppies. That's probably a little overkill, but I don't know the data capacity of floppy drives at the time of release. So, definitely, you would not have the floppy disk the game asked you to insert, because the game would give you a pop-up message saying, like, put in disk 372, put in disk 528. It was, like, randomized. So, like, you would hope that most people would get the joke that, like, ah, ha, 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 I don't have 528 disks. I see how this is humorous. But actually, at the time, what was it? Was it Lucasfilms? sponsored the Monkey Island games, I believe. They had a helpline for the games, and apparently the helpline was filled with people calling in about that stump, being like, I think my game is broken. I don't have the disc it's asking me for. Something went wrong. Which is even more hilarious. But, something that, was not mentioned in that Retro Ahoy video was the completion of that joke, which I think is like a really satisfying, funny completion to that joke. And it doesn't really make that much sense, but I still think it's funny. Is that, in Curse of the Monkey Island, the third game, there's a hole in the ceiling that's just another one of those random things you can interact with. But there's a hole in the ceiling that if you stick your head through, you pop out in Monkey Island 1, the exact same forest that looks the exact same as it was supposed to. And, I don't know, Guybrush says something like, oh, weird. This seems familiar, or something. But, like, I don't know. I know it's, like, it's not that funny to probably literally everyone who would ever listen to this. But to me, I'm like, that's the perfect cap on that joke. Because, like, I don't know, you could kind of pretend, like, the Curse of the Monkey Island is disc 528 of the original. What is it? Not Escape from Monkey Island. What's the original one? It's just The Secret of Monkey Island. There you go. Anyways, that fucking noise scared the shit out of me. So with that, I'm done. Thank you everyone for watching. I know I, like, basically did nothing in Minecraft today, but I came at it with no real plan, so that's kind of expected. I'll do more Minecraft at some point. I'll do Dyson Sphere at some point. I'll do more End is Nigh at some point. I'll still be here. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do tomorrow. That scared you and you're playing a whole ass different game. It really felt like it was right behind me. But I guess it was right here. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow doing something. So it still fucks with me that the save and quit button is not in the right place. Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Goodbye. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. See ya.